100 years ago, Nikola Tesla discovered a healing technology that threatened the entire pharmaceutical industry. The day he died, the government seized everything. For 100 years, this technology was hidden. Until now, plasma is back. Tesla Club, tzla.club.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Tuesday's episode of Trending. Shocking files reveal global elites explored remote human cell control. Just explored it. Just looked into it, mate. I just made some inquiries. A resurfaced patent awarded to an elite biomedical research institution in New York City details technology described as enabling the remote control of cell function. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's nothing to worry about. Move along. Granted to the Rockefeller University in 2018, the patent describes using tiny engineered particles called nanoparticles. You ever heard of them? That can be directed towards specific types of cells, either from outside the cell or by being placed inside it. Injected, maybe. Now, explored. It's an interesting choice of words. And it's a weird way of saying we created a fake pandemic and then gaslit large portions of the population into injecting this technology that we've just got a patent for into their bodies. I suppose that's a bit more wordy, isn't it? So explored, it's just like a bit more snappy in it. Explored. When exposed to radio waves, the particles heat up and activate temperature-sensitive channels within the targeted cells. That heat then triggers a biological response inside the cell, such as switching on certain genes or prompting the production of proteins. Now, I'm sure the Rockefeller University were looking to use this technology for the good of mankind. Sorry, people kind. Is it people kind? Yeah, we'll go with people kind. It's more inclusive. People kind, although that's not inclusive to animals. So now I don't know, just kind. They were looking to use this technology for the good of kind. Nothing connected to, the Rockefellers is ever nefarious or suspicious. That's a conspiracy theory. We don't do them, not on a Tuesday. According to the patent, the technology could potentially be used to treat a wide range of disease. See? It's for good. Using it for good. I knew it. See, you didn't have faith in them. I know what you were thinking. When you heard Rockefeller, you were thinking, and that's why I looked funny when I said Rockefeller, and I looked, because I knew what you were thinking. You were thinking, hang on, do you know what I mean? Have a bit of faith in people. Using it to treat a wide range of diseases and disorders by remotely activating specific cellular functions inside the body. Sounds great, doesn't it? Honestly, ye of little faith. While the technology could potentially revolutionize healthcare, the patent has sparked fears and conspiracy theories online because of the university's historic ties to the influential Rockefeller family. Got to throw conspiracy theories in there, to try and undermine any legitimate, concerns that actually, well, hang on a minute, this tech might not be used for the benefit of the public. I also love how it's a conspiracy theory to have any fear or suggestion that actually elites, the kind of elites that routinely manufacture, deal, and then drop bombs on kids every day of the week around the world, let's have it right, that, as shown by the Epstein files, regularly abuse and traffic children. It's a conspiracy theory to think that those sort of people might not be using this technology for the benefit of us. I mean, that is mad that anyone would think that. Unbelievable. The dynasty, the Rockefeller dynasty, has long been the subject of claims alleging secretive influence over global politics, finance, and the creation of a so-called New World Order. Not that secret, mate, to be honest. However, there's no evidence that the technology was designed for mind control or population surveillance, or even population reduction. Let's have it right. If you can affect cells, you can switch things on and off inside the body, you can switch that body off. See ya. And the patent describes potential medical applications aimed at treating disease by activating specific cells. So there's no evidence it's anything to do with mind control or surveillance or anything negative. It's just no evidence, because it doesn't say it in the patent. And the fact that they didn't write in the patent that's then accessible by everyone, of course. We want this patent so we can mind control the population, we can read their thoughts and stuff, we can spy on them in real time, and we can affect their behavior to make them more malleable and pliable and get them to do what we want. It's weird they didn't write that in there. And that's why there's no evidence, because they didn't, do you know what I mean? They didn't put a confession note inside the patent, which is weird, isn't it? You think you just put it right there, wouldn't you? Let's be honest. Why'd you want it? To mind control the population? Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, granted. Well, maybe they thought that would turn people off. Maybe they didn't put it in there for the same reason that Johnson & Johnson didn't put ovarian cancer on the side of their talcum powder bottles. Do you know what I mean? It's a bit of a, how much is that? I know it's on offer, but ovarian cancer, I'll try a different brand. Or why all these weed killing, people like Roundup and all these others that are going through all these massive lawsuits at the moment, as Johnson & Johnson are, of course, why they don't just put carcinogenic on the side of, it's weird, isn't it? Don't know why they don't do it. But there you go. Anyway, on the subject of, because obviously I alluded at the start to the fact that actually you could create a fake pandemic and get this stuff injected into people, because of course nanotechnology is small enough to go in through a hypodermic needle. Now, in terms of jabs and character change, that was something that was being discussed, anecdotally at least, of course, pretty quick after the jab rollout, really, where people were going, doesn't seem the same bloke anymore. It's like I don't know her. I've had conversations with people like that have said that to me. So it's not even anecdotal in the sense that I've scrolled through Twitter and gone, oh, that guy says his mate isn't the same anymore. I've had conversations with people, a good few people actually, that have just said, yeah, they're not the same people. They're just like character changes, behavioural changes. And maybe that's something you've experienced as well, ladies and gentlemen. Now, the Daily Mail, because that's who this article is posted by, says it's a conspiracy theory. But it is a possibility, isn't it? Because for me, I don't think that you create patents for things that don't exist. And you certainly don't create patents for things that can't exist. Now, you can apply that, of course, to weather modification, which was a complete conspiracy theory. Oh, they're all crackers till about 5 minutes ago. Now suddenly it's, oh, yeah, they do that. Yeah, sorry. Because that's what they do. It's crackers for a bit until suddenly it's too out there to deny. So then they go, oh, yeah, no, it does exist, but it's for the good of mankind. So in terms of weather modification, of course, didn't exist. What about that massive flood in Lynmouth that killed a load of people? Ignore that. Doesn't exist. Conspiracy theory, maniac, deplatform them, silence them, blah, blah, blah. Then it comes out too much and they go, oh, no, yeah, it does exist, but we're using it to block out the sun to save the planet. Are you? I'm not sure you are. But of course, with weather modification, bear in mind it's conspiracy theory turned suddenly fact now, there's a UN treaty that was signed in 1978. Not that UN treaties mean anything, of course. Israel breaks them every 5 minutes. But the fact that this treaty is in place that says that countries can't use weather modification against each other in a time of war, either to destroy the crops or to create massive floods, that whatever. The fact you've got a treaty saying you can't, why would you have a treaty for something that doesn't exist? And of course, with weather modification, the reason they had a treaty is because it's real, and we know now that it's real. So maybe nanotech, behavioural control and manipulation is the next. You're mad. Oh, actually, yeah. That does exist. But having said that, I think the human mind is far more powerful and can override this kind of tech. I think the human mind is far more powerful than anything these wet wipes have got to offer, to be honest. And I think that's why they're terrified of the population. And they're terrified more than anything of the population coming together, because then it's curtains. And that's why they have to roll out these techs. They have to have this fear porn constantly. They have to have, this demoralization of the population to get everyone into a place where they're all skint and unhappy and miserable, so that they're easily controllable. Because actually, once people start to think for themselves and start to step out of it, well, then they got a problem. And that's been happening, and long may it continue and accelerate, hopefully. Okay. Ed Miliband. It's never good news, is it, with Ed Miliband? Oh, by the way, you can continue watching this on iconic.com for free. So I'll sign off now for the social media section of Trending. I've not sold it to you, though, have I, by saying Ed Miliband, but hopefully I'll see you there.
In 1943, the government seized Nikola Tesla's most dangerous invention, a healing technology that threatened Big Pharma's entire empire. They buried it for 100 years, but it's back, and over 1,000 people worldwide are using it right now. When you join Tesla Club, you get your own Tesla plasma device, 5 times more powerful than the original Violet Ray and built to last. You join a private Telegram group where members share breakthroughs daily. Stroke recoveries, cancer reversals, chronic pain gone in minutes. These aren't stories. These are yesterday's posts. You get lifetime support from people who've been where you are. Technical guidance, therapeutic protocols, a group that actually understands. And you get access to hundreds of documented experiments, real members, real results, real transformations. No prescriptions, no waiting for permission, no begging doctors who don't believe you. Just you, your machine, and a movement taking health sovereignty back. We're Tesla Club, private science club for self-directed healing. Visit tzla.club. Join the revolution.
Plasma. It's back!
Don't mention the reptiles, Dave.
Even less is said about the Grey Pope, who some believe to be the true ruling power in the Vatican.
Humans emitting a MAC address.
All of them had Bluetooth signals.
I've never seen it before.
Queuing up to transition their children.
This is the ultimate suicide cult.
What if the symbols around us every day aren't just ornamental?
We lost 1,000 years of history.
What if they're instruction?
That state of awareness is not manipulatable.